Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salamun alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the drama of the Exalted baby Maryam alayha salam, presented by the students and teachers of the Quran Appreciation Team at Husseini Islamic Center. Today the kids have designed a very special process-oriented drama production, and I would like to stress it's a process-oriented drama production. Before we discuss about the drama, let us explain to you what is Quran Appreciation. Quran Appreciation is held on every Wednesday, and it caters for children between the ages of 7 to 16 years of age. We start the session with half-hour Quran recitation, and then the tafsir of the verse of the day, and finally we finish it off with story time and a hands-on activity. The aim of Quran Appreciation is to allow our children a familiarity with the beautiful book of Allah. The familiarity is through the word Quran itself. So the Q stands for question. The U stands for understanding the Quran. The R stands for reflecting. A stands to apply. And N stands to narrate. The drama that you're about to see today is part of the last letter, the N, the narration. The N stands for narration. This semester, after the students understood the verses, the story, and the message behind it, they got together and the students wrote the script. The teachers simply went ahead and edited it for flow, so that it flowed beautifully. Therefore, you will hear the words like mommy and daddy, or my tummy is hurting, or that is a super duper bad thing, because keep in mind, it's the kids who have designed this whole play according to their language. Furthermore, the drama was focused to reinforce the information for the kids. Therefore, no child has been asked to memorize the lines. Again, no child has been asked to memorize the lines. Hence, many have their flashcards and papers with them. You will also see the teachers on stage with the students for an extra dose of confidence and security. Also, to make sure that every child gets something to speak on stage, you will see that every scene has a different Bibi Maryam, a different Prophet Zakaria, and different angels, to make sure that every child has a speaking role. As you watch the play, we humbly request that you please remember that it is not how perfect the performance is, but rather the notion that the children have learned the information, understood the message, and are confident enough to come on stage and narrate the story to you. Without further ado, I would like us to welcome the narrators with a loud salawat.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Maliha Versi.
And I'm Sakina Jusub.
You are watching HIC QA News live from Masjid-Al-Hayy.
We just received some breaking news from the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. After 10 years of devotion and service in the temple, Lady Maryam is about to receive some news from the rabbis. Isn't that right, Maliha?
Indeed. We'll share the breaking news with you in a minute. But first, here is a little background information on the family of this noble lady. Lady Maryam comes from the esteemed family of Imran. Prophet Imran and Lady Hannah are her parents.
How exactly is she related to Prophet Zakaria?
Well, Lady Elizabeth, who is married to Prophet Zakaria, who is Lady Hannah's sister. This makes Prophet Zakaria and Lady Hannah her aunt and uncle.
Isn't there a verse in Surah Al-Imran which talks about Lady Maryam's birth?
Yes, you're right. In Surah Al-Imran, verse numbers 35 and 36 narrate how Lady Hannah had vowed to dedicate her child to the temple. However, at that time, she didn't know that her child was going to be a girl.
I remember reading in the book, Gods of Mysteries, the Prophet Imran received a prophecy that he will get a child who will perform miracles and Allah will make him a prophet. Lady Hannah was so happy to hear this. Sadly, less than a month before she gave birth, Prophet Imran passed away.
Oh, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Lady Hannah was so accepting of Allah's will and promised to dedicate Lady Maryam to the temple.
Yes, and from a young age, Lady Maryam was very close to Allah. When she was brought to the temple, the rabbis who looked after the temple wanted guardianship over her.
After all, she was the daughter of the messenger. I'm wondering how Lady Hannah must have felt, letting her daughter go after many years of waiting for a child. She was ever so ready to dedicate her child into the service of Allah.
I know, Lady Hannah must have missed her, but she was devoted to her Creator and was showing gratitude to Him by dedicating His gift to her for His service. Isn't it amazing? Lady Maryam spent her entire childhood in the temple.
What did she do at the temple? How did she spend her time?
She served the worshippers and priests. She spent time in worship. Prophet Zechariah and the priests taught her about God and the laws of religion. Unfortunately, Lady Hannah passed away during that time.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. It is said that Lady Maryam felt sorrow the moment her mother passed away, even though she had not yet received the news from Prophet Zechariah. We just received news that Sakina Yusuf Ali is reporting live from Jerusalem to tell us more about young Maryam's faith at the temple. Sakina?
Assalamu alaikum, Sakina and Maliha. I am at the scene of the temple. In front of us, we see Bibi Maryam as a young youth, and she has spent the last 10 or so years serving the worshippers of the temple. However, there seems to be a trouble and uncertainty in the faces of the rabbis. I wonder why. Let us find out what the confusion is all about.
I don't think Maryam should serve in the temple.
I agree. She's getting too old to serve in the temple.
Okay, let's go tell her. We have something to tell you. I don't think you can stay in the temple anymore.
Why can't I stay? I love serving the Lord.
We want you to leave because you're growing up.
We are very sorry, but hoping you will understand.
Assalamu alaikum, Maryam. You look so sad. The rabbis don't want me to serve in the temple anymore, but where should I go? My mom has passed away.
You can stay with us if you like. You are just like our daughter.
That would be so nice. You can stay with us for as long as you like. You are my sister Hannah's daughter, so you're like my daughter.
Also, 10 years ago, when we picked the lot from River Jordan, I was picked as your guardian. It is our duty and honor to take care of you.
Please come stay with us, as you are the most pure. Alhamdulillah, may Allah bless you both.
We see Prophet Zechariah and Bibi Elizabeth becoming the guardians of Bibi Maryam. Let us see what happens next. This is Sakina Yusuf reporting live from Palestine from HIC QA News. Back to you, Sakina, Joseph, and Maliha.
Sarah, you have to be on that side. She needs to go outside.
Alhamdulillah, I feel so happy to hear that Lady Maryam is going to be staying with Prophet Zechariah and Lady Elizabeth. It would be like her second home.
Yes, that's true. However, she has spent so many years at the temple. Wouldn't she miss being there?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
It has now been a few months since Lady Maryam stayed with Prophet Zechariah and Lady Elizabeth.
And it seems that Lady Maryam is longing to be at the temple. It must have been such a peaceful place for her where she can connect with her Lord.
I agree. We have Hassan Karmali live at the scene to tell us what is about to unfold at Prophet Zechariah and Lady Elizabeth's house. Hassan, tell us what you see.
You go first, and then you write. How do you turn it on? Is this? Wait, it's not Layla.
Thank you, Sakina and Maliha. Baby Maryam is about to enter Prophet Zechariah and Baby Elizabeth's room. Baby Maryam is worried and she wants to tell Prophet Zechariah and Baby Elizabeth about her concern. She really misses the temple. Let us see what happens.
I am so glad that baby Maryam is staying here. Whenever I see her, it reminds me of my sister Hannah.
Yes, Bibi Maryam, such a blessing to have her in our house. If Prophet Imran and Bibi Hannah were alive, they would be very proud of Bibi Maryam.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for letting me stay here. I miss it. I miss seeing the people. I miss having the connection I had with Allah. Can I please go back to the temple?
But you're too old to go back to the temple. I don't know how you'll be able to go back to the temple. Bibi Elizabeth, do you have any ideas?
You are right, Prophet Zechariah. Bibi Maryam is too old to go back, but I really want her to be happy. What can we do to help her? What if we built her a room next to the temple?
That's a great idea. We will build you a room next to the temple. Do you like the idea?
Yes, I would love that. Thank you so much, Prophet Zechariah and Bibi Elizabeth.
I'm really going to miss you, Bibi Maryam, but I'm happy with whatever makes you happy, dear.
واذكر في الكتاب مريم إذ انتبذت من أهلها مكانا شرقيا.
How she left her family and started living in a solitary place towards the east.
The location of the room is still a mystery. I wonder where they built the room. No one knows where it is. In the Quran, there is some indication of where the special room is located, but the exact location is still a mystery yet to be solved. This is Hassan Krumali reporting live from Palestine for HIC QA News. Back to you, Maliha and Sakina.
Wow, Lady Maryam must be so special that Prophet Zechariah built a room for her alone in the temple.
Yes, and according to the Quran, it was in the eastern part and within the mihrab.
That inspires me to create my own sanctuary of worship at home, my own sacred space where I can connect to my Lord and reflect.
Me too. I sometimes feel I need to quiet my mind and recharge. I wonder how Lady Maryam feels about finally being back at the temple.
I wonder too.
It has now been some time since Lady Maryam has come back to the temple. As she grew up, it became more clear that Lady Maryam was very special with God. She would spend her nights praying. She would spend her days fasting and nights praying. She perfected her character and knowledge and outdid many of the members in the temple with her spirituality.
It is said that when Prophet Zechariah would come to visit, he would never enter the room without knocking, and would always wait outside patiently while Lady Maryam covered herself modestly.
And did you know that when Prophet Zechariah would visit her, he noticed she always had food with her? And this was no ordinary food. Our on-site reporter Sophia is live at the temple in Jerusalem. Let us know what is happening in Lady Maryam's sanctuary. Sophia?
Assalamu alaikum, and thank you, Maliha and Sakina. We can see some time has passed and Prophet Zechariah has worked hard to make one special room for Bibi Maryam. Right now we see Bibi Maryam sitting comfortably in her room.
Oh Allah, thank you for giving me Prophet Zechariah. He built this whole room so I can continue praying here near the temple. When I'm near the temple, I feel so close to my dear Lord, the great Creator. One of the best things about my room is to be visited by angels. Alhamdulillah, I have angels who come and visit me.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, Lady Maryam. You are a very patient and true servant of God. We have come to tell you that we brought you this special fruit from heaven.
It may seem strange to have summer fruits when it's cold and wintry outside, but for the Almighty God, everything is possible.
Thank you so much. Yes, it was really warm and summery the time you brought me winter fruit. But it's only Allah who can do such a great miracle. Oh, that must be Prophet Zechariah, as he is the only one who may enter my room. I shall put on my beautiful modest hijab covering on. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. And may Allah protect your modesty and your beautiful hijab. How have you been, baby Maryam?
I have been well, especially with all this amazing food.
MashaAllah. How have you been getting this food? I have been noting for a year that you've been getting winter fruits in the summer and summer fruits in the winter.
God has been providing them for me. He surely provides for whoever He pleases. These fruits are from heaven. For the Almighty, for the Creator, anything is possible.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. O Lord, thank you for your mercy. Today, baby Maryam reminded me of your great mercy, and so from my soft heart I pray to you, please grant us a child. We do not have any children. O Allah, you are the all-hearing.
Prophet Zechariah and Lady Elizabeth are already very old, but for Allah, anything is possible.
هنالك دعا زكريا ربه قال ربي هب لي من لدنك ذرية طيبة إنك سميع الدعاء فنادته الملائكة وهو قائم يصلي في المحراب أن الله يبشرك بيحيى مصدقا بكلمة من الله وسيدا وحصورا ونبيا من الصالحين.
Zechariah prayed to his Lord. There said, Lord, grant me by your grace a virtuous offspring. You're the hero of all prayers. When he was standing during his prayers, the angels called and said, Allah gives you the glad news of the birth of your son John, who will be a noble leader and one of the righteous prophets.
Assalamu alaikum, Prophet of God. I'm here to let you know that your dua has been accepted and you will be having a child.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm having a child? How will I have a child? My wife and I are so old.
Allah, the Almighty God, is capable of all. Allah told you that it will be a boy, and his name will be the first of its kind, Yahya.
He's going to grow up to be an amazing prophet from among the good people. Your son Yahya will teach the world about Allah. He will be a great leader and a noble prophet.
Oh Allah, give me a sign.
Oh my, this is a true miracle of Allah. Allah's sign is that you will remember Him day and night, and you will not be able to speak for 3 days. You will only communicate to others through gestures.
We have indeed witnessed a miracle. Prophet Zechariah prayed for a child for many years. He was immediately filled with hope that he too can receive a miracle of Allah after witnessing the fruits Lady Maryam received. We see such humility from a prophet from God. Prophet Zechariah is so delighted to hear the news, but he couldn't hold back his wonder. The same way that Nabi Ibrahim asked Allah to show him how he can give life to the dead in Surah Baqarah, ayah 260. It increased his certainty and reminded himself about fulfilling Allah's promise. And now, 6 months later, the awaited baby Yahya is about to be born. HIC QA News on-site reporter Sophia is standing outside the home of Prophet Zechariah and Lady Elizabeth to give us an update. Sophia?
We are back after 6 months, and Prophet Zechariah and Lady Elizabeth have good news. Thanks to God, He is merciful and all-hearing. He has blessed us with this child. Yahya brought us peace.
Congratulations on this precious gift from Allah. He indeed will be a righteous leader.
He's a blessing from God.
Thanks to the Lord for giving me Yahya as a son, despite my old age.
Alhamdulillah.
This was beautiful to say new baby born to Prophet Zechariah. This is Sophia Rashid, live from Palestine for HIC QA News. Now back to you, Maliha and Sakina.
Thank you so much, Sophia. I can't imagine the joy in Prophet Zechariah and Lady Elizabeth's heart at this moment. What a beautiful name, Yahya. Isn't it so unique? The name means one who is alive, and it was chosen for him by Allah. And do you know who else will be delighted to hear this amazing news? Lady Maryam, of course. Oh, I cannot wait to find out her reaction. If you do too, please tune in to HIC QA News next time. Our next show will be aired live with hosts Fatima and Kamla. Salams.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Fatima.
And I'm Kamala.
Thank you for tuning in again to HIC QA News live from Masjid-Al-Hayy. We have reports that Lady Maryam is being visited by angels to give her the good news of baby Yahya being born. She seems to be always in the company of angels.
Yes, in Surah Al-Imran, ayahs 42 to 44 talk about the high status of Lady Maryam. The angels came to give her the good news of being chosen by Allah for a very special mission we'll find out more about. She is such a role model to us.
You know, I always thought angels mostly came to prophets, but through Lady Maryam's example, I noticed that a woman can reach such a sublime position. She has reached the status through having taqwa, being conscious and aware of God. She listened to her conscience and her inner voice.
It sounds like our on-site reporter Hamza has some breaking news for us from outside Lady Maryam's sanctuary. Hamza, are you there?
Thank you, Fatima and Kamila. I am live from Palestine with breaking news. It seems that Prophet Zechariah has been blessed with a son named Yahya. It is so amazing that the angels themselves have come here to bring Lady Maryam the special news. However, something else just as amazing is about to happen. Someone else is about to enter the sacred room of Lady Maryam. No one other than Prophet Zechariah has ever entered this room. Why don't we zoom in for a closer look?
Salam alaikum. It's so nice to see you, my dears.
Wa alaikum assalam. It's nice to see you. We have exciting news. Yes, the exciting news is that Prophet Zechariah and Lady Elizabeth have a baby boy named Yahya. We are happy that we could give you the news.
How can this have happened? My uncle Zachariah and his dear wife have prayed for a child for so long. MashaAllah, this baby is a true miracle of Allah. Insha'Allah, this is my time to pray and worship my Lord. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Oh dear, who could this be?
Don't worry, Lady Maryam. I am an angel. I have been sent by Allah to give you the very good news of your very special baby boy.
How can I have a baby without a daddy?
This is the power of Allah. He creates anything and only has to say be and it becomes.
Guess what? This baby will be a prophet. He will be among the pure ones too, and he will have superpowers like curing the blindness and making the dead come back to life and curing leprosy.
I am in awe at Allah's miracles. Subhanallah.
Incredible! We have just witnessed something that has never happened in the history of the universe. Lady Maryam has been given news from Allah through his magnificent angel Jibreel that she will have a baby boy. A boy who will have no father. A son, Isa, who will be a great prophet. In all my years as a reporter, and trust me, there have been many, I have never witnessed anything like this. I'm speechless, really at a loss for words. This is Hamza Otansi coming to you live from Palestine for HIC QA News. Back to you, Fatima and Kamila.
Thank you, Hamza. This is truly incredible. How glorious and magnificent is Allah. Lady Maryam has been chosen over the women of the world to give birth to a miraculous baby, which no one before her or after her could do.
She just gets more and more special. Our viewers, we're out of time for now. Thank you for watching. Our next show will be aired live 6 months from now. Until next time. Assalamu alaikum. We are reporting to you live on HIC QA News from Masjid-Al-Hayy. 6 months have passed since our last report, and we're still in awe of how Lady Maryam was given precedence over all the women of the world.
That's right. The angels gave her 3 good news, that she has been chosen, purified, and chosen over the women of the world.
Fatima, isn't there a hadith by Imam Jafar Sadiq stating 4 women as the greatest of all women?
Yes, and these 4 esteemed women are Lady Asiya, Lady Maryam, Lady Khadija, and Lady Fatima alayhi salam. Out of them, Lady Fatima is the chief of all the women of the world.
This takes me back to the promise of Allah to Lady Hannah of accepting her daughter. It's like Allah is reminding us that He is indeed fulfilling that promise.
What a profound observation. Lady Maryam is also told in this ayah to be obedient, to prostrate, and bow down with those who bow down. This symbolizes that although she was chosen for such a high status, she still needs to continue to show constant humility and obedience towards her Lord.
So true. It looks like our on-site reporter Amir has some news for us regarding Lady Maryam's pregnancy. Amir, are there any updates?
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Fatima and Sister Kamila. What we are about to witness is truly a miracle. Lady Maryam has been pregnant for the past 6 months, and the angels have been visiting her regularly with good news about her child. But today, the angels have a different sort of news. Let us see what happens.
Lady Maryam, you need to leave the temple now.
How can I leave in this condition? I have a baby inside me, and what if I fall down, and where do I go?
Don't worry, we are here to help you. You really need to leave now. We will take you to a distant place.
I wonder where the angels will take me, but at least I have complete trust in Allah, as He has a reason for everything.
Lady Maryam, please give me your bag. I will hold it for you, and please follow us.
Let me hold your hand.
The angels take Lady Maryam to a faraway land. This is a miraculous journey. Let us see what happens when Lady Maryam reaches there.
Thank you, Amir. Kamala, can you believe this? The angels have taken Lady Maryam to a faraway land in such a short amount of time. According to the Quran, it is a land from the east. It is said that it is the land of Karbala.
I wonder why the angels took Lady Maryam to Karbala.
Me too. Could it be so that she can avoid people from seeing her pregnant and to spare Prophet Zechariah any questions from the villagers and rabbis?
That makes sense. And how far is Karbala from Jerusalem?
Well, do you know that it would take 1 hour and 32 minutes by plane, 12 hours and 20 minutes by car, and 225 hours walking?
Wow, that's far.
It looks like Lady Maryam has reached her destination.
Lady Maryam, we have brought you to a very special place.
Yes, this is a very special land.
How can you say this is a special land? This is a desert. There is no shade or water. My belly's hurting a lot. I think I'm about to give birth to a baby. My beautiful, beautiful baby. Thank you, O Allah. I am so blessed for this baby. But how am I going to feed him?
فناداها من تحتها ألا تحزني قد جعل ربك تحتك سريا وهزي إليك بجذع النخلة تساقط عليك رطبا جنيا فكلي واشربي وقري عينا فإما ترين من البشر أحدا فقولي إني نذرت للرحمن صوما فلن أكلم اليوم إنسيا.
Then she heard the baby say, "Do not be scared. The Lord has caused the stream to run at your feet. Shake the trunk of the palm tree. It will provide you with fresh ripe dates. Eat, drink, and rejoice. Should you see a person going by, tell him that on this day you have promised the beneficent to fast and never to talk anything to me."
I'm talking just like being a baby. Please take your hand and pull on the tree.
It will drop fresh dates for you.
Alhamdulillah, there's water to drink.
It's time to go back to Palestine, Lady Maryam.
What will I tell the people when they ask me questions about the baby?
Make a promise to Allah that you will remain silent.
Wow, what a miraculous birth. The birth of Prophet Isa alayhi salam started as a miracle of Allah, and his life will also be an inspiration for many generations to come. This is Amir coming live to you from Palestine for HIC QN News. Back to you, Sister Fatima and Sister Kamila.
Thank you, Amr. It is so amazing how so many miracles are unfolding. First the birth of Prophet Yahya, then the birth of Prophet Isa. It is said that Prophet Zechariah could feel that Prophet Isa was born. He noticed a comet in the sky, and that reassured him that it had happened.
Amazing. And in both cases, Prophet Zechariah and Lady Maryam were both asked to remain silent. It's like a way of protecting them and showing their complete trust and submission to Allah.
If I were in Lady Maryam's spot, I would be feeling so nervous about how the people would react when they see the baby.
Yes, and indeed, that is a justifiable emotion. Please tune in next time when we cover the arrival of Lady Maryam and Prophet Isa to Jerusalem. This is Fatima and Kamala from HIC QA News Live. Wassalam.
Assalamu alaikum. We're back with HIC QA News live from Masjid-Al-Hayy. Lady Maryam, along with Prophet Isa, have been taken back to the Holy Land by the angels.
There would be so many questions going through my mind. What will people think? What if they hurt me and the baby?
I feel that Lady Maryam is so connected to her Lord that nothing would faze her.
Let's take a closer look. We have Saba on the scene live from Jerusalem. Saba, tell us what you see.
Lady Maryam has now arrived in Jerusalem. She is worried about what will happen once the people see the baby in her arms. She knows that she'll be asked lots of questions. However, she has great faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and knows that everything will work out. Let us now witness the reaction of the people surrounding her. I am so worried. How will I face these people? What will I tell them if they ask me about the daddy of this baby? How will I explain them that this is a miracle and this is a special baby without a daddy?
Everything will
I know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will set everything right, but because I am a mommy, I do worry.
Allah has given a solution. If you see any person, say, I hereby make a vow to the all-beneficent to maintain silence, so I shall not speak to any person today.
Yes, I shall do that. Thank you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for your mercy. With this special mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Bibi Maryam was now at ease. She now knew that her cute little baby will defend her with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. O Allah, please protect me and guide me.
Salam, Maryam. Welcome back. It's nice to see you.
What are you holding in your arms? A baby? Where did it come from?
Who is the mommy and daddy of the baby? Did you kidnap the baby?
Is that your baby? Oh my God, where is the daddy of the baby?
Speak up, Maryam. Who's the baby you're holding?
What's a shame if you have kidnapped the baby? No, that is a bad thing.
You have done a super bad sin. Your mommy and daddy were the best. If they knew what you have done, they would be very sad.
قال إني عبد الله آتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا وجعلني مباركا أينما كنت وأوصاني بالصلاة والزكاة ما دمت حيا وبرا بوالدتي ولم يجعلني بجبارا شقيا والسلام علي اليوم ولدت ويوم أموت ويوم أبعث حيا.
I am the servant of God. He has given me the book and made me the prophet. He has made me blessed wherever I may be, and he has exhorted me to pray and give charity as long as I live to be good to my mother. He has not made me a miserable tyrant to her. May God's peace be with me the day I was born, the day I died, and the day I am raised to life.
To see a baby talk has convinced the whole of Palestine that Bibi Maryam is a pure woman, and her child is the miraculous Prophet Isa alayhi salam. This miracle has taught us to trust the work of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and let him lead us on to the right path. This is Saba, live from Palestine for HIC QI News. Back to you, Fatima and Kamala.
Thank you so much, Saba. It's astounding that Prophet Isa started talking when he was an infant.
Yup, that was only one of the many miracles that he performed.
What were his other miracles?
Besides talking from the cradle, he cured the blind, brought the dead back to life, and cured the lepers.
Wow.
So when did Prophet Isa come back to Palestine?
Prophet Isa came back to Palestine when he was 7 years old.
Isn't that also when Allah gave him prophethood?
Yes, he was the final of 600 prophets sent to the Israelites. Also, in Ramadan that year, Allah sent down the Injil to Prophet Isa as a complete book.
During his first 7 years, they lived in Iraq.
Yes, Baratha and then Kufa, where they used fresh water from the Euphrates.
And they also spent time in Egypt. To summarize everything, Prophet Isa was commanded to do 3 things: believe and worship in Allah,
support the other prophets,
and work sincerely for the guidance of the people.
I gotta tell you, the story of Lady Maryam and the miraculous birth of Prophet Isa has touched me in so many ways.
We hope our viewers enjoy this story and take some time to reflect on the characteristics and actions of Lady Maryam. This is all the time we have for today. We hope to enlighten you with more on the story of Prophet Isa. Assalamu alaikum from HIC QA News, live from Masjid-Al-Hayy.
What a wonderful performance by the teachers and the participants. MashaAllah, it was beautifully done, smooth flowing. We would like to now call upon the kids one by one so that they can come up forward. Our off-site reporters, Sukaina Jusab, Maliha Versi, Fatima Ali, and Kamila Karmali. Our Quran reciters, Jabir Dala and Mahek Bandali. For scene 1, we have Sakina Yusuf Ali, Mikhail Nasser, Ammar Ladak, Amir Hasham, Sabiha Versi, Hasham Kara, and Alia Siuji. For our scene 2, we have Hassan Karmali, Zahra Karmali, Muzammil Jan Muhammad, and Salma Dala. For our scene 3, we have Safia Rashid, Mujtaba Jafar, Sabrina Ratansi, Manila Walli, Sumaya Walli, Muhammad Abbas Ali. For our scene 4, we have Hamza Ratansi, Sabah Hasham, Zahra Abdul Razak, Ali Jawad Parpia, and Zainab Zahra Hirji. For our scene 5, we have Ola Abbas, Maliha Jafar, Saikal Bandali, Abbas Yusuf Ali, Zainab Daud Ali, Maisam Nasser. For our scene 6, we have Sakina Daud Ali, Hassan Parpia, and Zahra Nasser. As they line up for their final dua, there's a very special thank you to all the teachers who have been giving their time day in, day out, every Wednesday to help and teach at Quran Appreciation. We want to extend a very special thank you to the heart, soul, and drive of the Quran Appreciation team, the parents, and today, you as the audience. May your presence also be recorded as a huge gift to these children, encouraging them to interact and engage with the Quran more than ever before. With a loud salawat, let's welcome the participants. We will now have a dua, and then ziyarat will follow, inshallah.
Rahman, oh Rahman, ساعدني يا رحمن اشرح صدري قرآن املأ قلبي قرآن واسق حياتي قرآن Rahman, oh Rahman, be our helper, oh Rahman. Help us hold on to Quran, fill our hearts with Quran, and make Quran our guide. Ameen.